Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. Here we have the Bitcoin chart up. I have a 24-hour window, and it is, well, we've had a couple of spikes in volume, and each time that happened, it pulled our price down. So in the last 24 hours, we were at 23.90 and we've pulled down now to about 80.90. So we've lost a bit. We're sitting still at about 327 billion in terms of overall market cap, which is nice to see that we're maintaining that amount. But if we look at the 3-day here with Bitcoin, and the reason why we look at Bitcoin is because so many of the other coins follow the trend and are really tied to how healthy Bitcoin is trading. So we have done nothing but really gone sideways for 3 days. We didn't lose the gain that we had when those shorts were squashed out, which thankfully for that. But yeah, if we take a look at the 7-day, we still can feel good about where we have gone and possibly in where we're going. But yeah, we're just kind of in that holding pattern right now. So yeah, if we look at the 7-day, we're still up 19%, but we're just not doing anything spectacular in the last 24 hours. So yeah, here's the 24-hour. Okay, I have a couple of stories to talk about, and they are about Japan, of course. And take a look at this. Japan has become a cryptocurrency haven. Multi-billion-dollar firms launch exchanges. So we've seen really a lot of activity in the cryptocurrency exchanges here, and the people behind the exchanges are some of the biggest financial and internet companies that this country has. So Japan is quickly becoming a global center for blockchain ventures and cryptocurrency firms. Despite the region's colorful history, I like the way it's colorful language, huh? Colorful history involving Mt. Gox, for example, the local authorities see merit in these new technologies in global cryptocurrency industry. Major local conglomerates have begun to enter the sector, and with some of them operating cryptocurrency exchanges. Yeah, in particular, we have Rakuten, who is Mikitani-san, and Mikitani-san has been running a website called Rakuten for many years now, and he's been compared to the Amazon, although he really hates that comparison. He doesn't really sell his site for fast delivery or price, but what he promotes is that there is valued relationship between the buyer and the seller. So he is an online store where individuals, small mom and pop and cottage industry, food and clothing and jewelry, or anybody who's bringing anything to market in Japan can use his online store to find buyers. And then we have Line. Line is the #1 messaging app in Japan. No exaggeration. Everybody, 100% of everybody who does any sort of texting on their phone, they use the Line app. And it's a South Korean company, but it has a Japanese division, and they are getting into this space. SBI, which is SBI Holdings, they're one of the larger financial services. DMM, which kind of has taken an approach. They are in the space of operating an exchange, but prior to that, they kind of took the internet and entertainment and meshed the two together. And then we have GMO. GMO is a big, huge player. They are also in the Bitcoin mining industry, so they are just super serious, running lots of campaigns, and I think of all of them, they are the most aggressive in terms of trying to grab the lion's share of the market. All right, so every single one of these firms, if currently active in the cryptocurrency world, ranging from accepting Bitcoin payments to launching operating trading platforms, the opportunities are virtually limitless. Yeah, something interesting about GMO. GMO also was one of the first companies that I heard of in Japan that gives the employees an option to have some of their salary paid out in Bitcoin. That has been, a novel approach to dealing with recurring payments, as they say in this article. So we are definitely the leaders. Now you have to ask yourself, why is Japan leading? Well, there are a couple of reasons why. One of them is that this country has seen nothing but deflation and very little economic growth for years. And I do believe they have some smart people, and they believe in cryptocurrency, and they are using this small window of opportunity to seize that number one position. Japanese love to be thought of in the technical aspect of the world globally. They love to be thought of as leaders, and they have been in the past, but as you know, we've become incredibly competitive in a global way, and they lost a little bit of traction to Silicon Valley, and in terms of manufacturing, they've lost a little bit of traction to places like Korea and China, Cambodia, Vietnam, India. So the whole world has been changing, and I do believe that those factors, plus there is a negative interest rate here in Japan. So the banks are actually functioning at a negative interest rate, and it's been because they have not been able to achieve the financial growth targets that the government keeps setting, and so they really can see through the clouds of globalization, and they are just not sitting on their laurels and being conservative at all in this space. They are grabbing it. So one more article, which is interesting, is that Ripple urges the UK regulators to strike a balance for cryptocurrencies. And in this article, they cite that, let me read this, San Francisco-based Ripple owner the world's, that English seems really strange, owner the world's third largest cryptocurrency. It's owner of the world. I think I just found a grammatical error. But anyway, who cares, all right? Has made a plea to UK regulators to end the Wild West days of cryptocurrencies. I love the Wild West days, actually. The company has urged the UK to follow in Japan's footsteps in implementing structured regulatory frameworks to encourage safe and legal investments into digital currencies. Well, this has got to make the FSA, Japan's Financial Service Agency, happy. So they are globally being recognized as taking steps that the rest of the world should follow. And I think what we can learn from these two articles is that we need to watch Japan closely to see what they do and where they go with this watchdog approach, because I think they are going to set the mood for the rest of the world. Yeah, so let's just take a seat. Well, if you are trading, I really hope for a successful trading day for you. If you are hodling, don't drive yourself crazy and check these market prices every 5 minutes. Give it a rest and just, live life and hodl. Okay, everybody, take care. Thank you so much. I hope to talk to all of you tomorrow, and sayonara for now. Alrighty, bye-bye.